Sean Diddy Combs expected to appear in federal court today. The charges against him expected to be unsealed after authorities here in New York arrested him at a Midtown hotel.
And it comes amid a wave of lawsuits filed against the music mogul alleging sexual assault and an ongoing federal investigation. We begin our team coverage this morning with Eyewitness News reporter Phil Taitt live outside of federal court in Lower Manhattan ahead of Combs' arraignment. Phil?
Yeah, Charlene, the indictment is still sealed, and we're waiting for those charges to be announced at any hour. Well, we do know that Sean Diddy Combs was arrested overnight by federal authorities, and this after he was indicted by a federal grand jury. Now, while he is in police custody, his lawyers say that he has been cooperative throughout this process as he relocated to New York last week in anticipation of charges being brought. Now, Combs, one of the entertainment industry's biggest names just months ago, had reached a settlement after allegations were brought on from Cassandra Ventura, also known as Cassie, a former girlfriend, citing years of violence and sexual abuse. Now, as part of those investigations just last March, Combs' home in Los Angeles was raided, as well as a separate home in Miami, his phones and computer seized. Now, a source at the time said the searches carried out were part of a federal sex trafficking investigation into the hip-hop liquor mogul. Now, his attorney has said that Combs is imperfect but not a criminal. Combs also has about 10 other lawsuits that he's facing. He has also denied any wrongdoing, and we also expect to hear from federal prosecutors this morning. We're outside of federal court this morning. I'm Phil Taitt, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Phil, thank you. More of our team coverage this morning. Let's bring in ABC News investigative reporter Aaron Katersky. And Sean Diddy Combs, as we know, has been under investigation for the better part of a year, Charlene.
Yes, he has been. And to finally, Aaron, bring charges against him, clearly there's got to be some confidence. What can we anticipate to happen in court today?
Sean Combs is expected here for his arraignment. The charges will be unsealed. We'll hear from U.S. Attorney Damian Williams as to what those charges are, but I'm told they are very similar to the kinds of allegations that were included in no fewer, Charlene, than 11 civil complaints, starting with Cassie back in November of 2023, which was settled out of court. We don't know the terms, but there was no admission of wrongdoing. And then since then, 10 other plaintiffs have accused Diddy of everything from sex trafficking to physical violence, all things that he has denied. Federal prosecutors, though, spilled this investigation into open view with raids on his homes in Miami and Los Angeles, looking for evidence to corroborate those plaintiff allegations.
And Aaron, through our reporting, you've mentioned the evidence that investigators collected includes video evidence. Is it possible here, or how likely is it that others could be implicated with that video evidence?
I'm told that so far, Sean Combs is the only one who's been arrested, but a number of his associates, his record label, and others have all been implicated in these civil lawsuits. We're not sure whether federal prosecutors are prepared to charge others, but it's certainly possible because a number of the plaintiffs have alleged that Sean Combs did not act alone, that he was part of what criminal prosecutors might consider to be an enterprise to help prey on young women and men who are looking to make it in the industry. Many of them said they were plied with drugs and alcohol, forced to perform sex acts in varying locations. This could all be quite similar to the federal charges against R. Kelly across the river in Brooklyn. We'll see what federal prosecutors here have in store, but Diddy's lawyer says he's an innocent man who did not need to be charged.